Why many Christians believe they must support Israel. Hello, soul travelers again, and welcome back to our YouTube channel, The Circle of the Invisible Flame. In my previous videos, we looked at two things. The first, the moral question about whether or not Christians should approach, or how, better said, how Christians should approach modern conflicts. And second, several New Testament passages that expand the promise of God beyond ethnic Israel. So, should we support Israel? Many people still ask, why do Christians today believe that supporting the modern state of Israel is a biblical duty? To answer that, we need to look at four key elements in history. The modern idea. Surprisingly, this idea of supporting Israel is relatively new in Christian history, believe it or not. For most of the first 1800 years of Christianity, the church did not interpret the Bible as requiring political support for a Jewish state. That interpretation began to develop mainly in the 19th century. So, point number 2, the rise of dispensationalism. It's a mouthful. In the 1800s, a theological movement called dispensationalism emerged. It was strongly influenced by a preacher named John Nelson Darby. Darby taught that God has two distinct plans, one for Israel and one for the church. And according to this view, the Jewish people would return to the land of Israel as part of God's prophetic timeline. So now we move to point number 3, the Scofield Bible. This interpretation of the land of the Jews returning to the land of Israel became extremely influential after the publication of the Scofield Reference Bible around 1909. This Bible included notes explaining, or sidebars, explaining prophecy through a dispensational lens, hence dispensationalism. Many American pastors studied from it, and those notes shaped how millions of Christians read biblical prophecy. Point number 4, the creation of Israel in 1948. When the modern state of Israel was created in 1948, many Christians saw it as a confirmation of those prophetic interpretations. From that point forward, strong political and financial support for Israel became common in certain Christian communities, especially in parts of the United States. Okay. What's important for all of us to remember is that Christianity itself is much older than this. Different Christian traditions and or denominations understand these prophecies differently. Some see them symbolically, some historically, and some literally. Understanding this history helps us see that the conversation, or this dilemma, or however you want to call it, is more complex than many people realize. It's kind of like perception. So here's a closing reflection for you. And it's only a reflection because I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything. I only pose questions and reflections for you to ponder here. Faith and history are deeply intertwined. Learning where ideas come from helps us approach them with wisdom and humility. And no matter our interpretations, the heart of the gospel remains the same: love God and love our neighbor. And I would add, as it is something that I always do as well, listen to your heart. It's never wrong. Your heart is always true. And if you decide, yes, I want to support, or whatever decision you have on any point, not just this, don't let your brain tell you otherwise. Your brain will always plant a seed of doubt. And if you decide this isn't for me, that's fine too. Don't let your brain guilt you into thinking you made a wrong choice. Listen to your heart and go with it and be happy with your decision. So, I really, really, really would like some comments from you. What has been your experience or your point of view regarding this subject? If this video resonated with you, please give it a like so that it continues circulating here. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and share this video with those on your YouTube channels, or if they're not, with anybody you feel could benefit from what I have shared. I am Simera'Kai, and I leave you with love, light, and lots of peace. Until our next chat.